Ooh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning routine. It's Monday morning, March the 12th, 2018, episode number 301. Yes, we have met the benchmark of 300, and now it's the and one, which means there's 99 more to go to the next 100 benchmark. So, woo! Don't worry. It'll come sooner than you know it. So I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm trying to think of my weekend. My weekend was just it was a weekend. It was an okay weekend. Saturday was one of those days I really did nothing. Like nothing. As in I look back now to it and I'm like, man, I did nothing. Yeah, it was just one of those days. So I don't know. As soon as it warms up outside, the projects start and things like that. So there won't be opportunities for nothing Saturdays for quite some time. So I'm glad that we took advantage of the day to do nothing. So I hope your weekend was filled with relaxation or productivity or whatever it was that you wanted out of it. So, but mine was a zippity doo dah relaxing weekend. So. It's Monday morning, kind of, back to work. We did lose an hour of sleep, as you all know and all feeling right now. So, whereas in last Friday and last week, the sun was blasting through this window over here in my face in the morning as I was with you, today it is dark, But last night, amazing, right? How dark or how light it stayed for as long as it did. So, changing of the season, that's all. So. But I thank you guys for being here with me this morning. Thanks for joining me on Facebook Live and on the podcast and on YouTube, if that's your platform of preference. And, of course, for checking out all the articles at themorningroutine.live. So, in fact, on the socials, it's not on our website, but for those of you who noticed last week on Friday was Evan's birthday, and I released a shirt that that I designed just in his honor. At the end of every cast together, that I try to encourage everybody to live for what you were meant. And that was a phrase that came out of that Evan had written once in a blog post. And one of his favorite pictures is this picture of him jumping. In fact, we hung a picture of each of our kids on the wall. They got to choose in our dining room what photo went there. So there was a senior picture. There's these stylish pictures. There's all these really nice pictures. And then Evan, of course, being a photographer, him and his friend went and got his own picture where he jumped up and did this sprawl in the air, this weird looking thing. And he used to say, weird because normal isn't working. And what he meant was being original and being who you were meant. Well, I took that logo and almost make it like a Michael Jordan-esque logo and put it on a shirt. And that shirt is still available. It's available for sale. If you did not already see that, it's a really cool shirt, actually. But to find it, if you went to www.ment.life, up on the right click is a button that says store, and it'll take you right to the website where I use. It's a third-party website that does a great job on that. But anyways, I guess that was my exciting part of the weekend, was because that was actually Saturday morning that I did that. So, but anyways, on to some stories, guys. Enough about that. Here we go. So the first story that I have was out of Atlas Obscura, which always has the most obscura type stuff. Hence the name, Atlas Obscura. This one is interesting. This one is called The Hidden History of Bathing in Soup Broth. Yes, if you're watching on video right now, you see a picture behind me and you see some red blobs. That's to keep this family friendly this early in the morning. Yes, because this is an old picture. People aren't wearing clothes when they take soup broths. But in the 19th century Europe, this was a thing of taking weird baths in soup. The informed opinion of experienced physicians was that horse bouillon, horse meat bath, proved itself in medical applications, especially in pediatrics. In 1848, German enthusiasm for horse meat was still new, but the dark red flesh already had a reputation as a health food. The chemist Justus von Liebig claimed that horse contained more creatine for muscle building. Europeans have a long history of steeping themselves in meat soup Crazy. I can't even imagine. While broth bathing does not seem to have been in the menu at the grand spa resorts in the 19th century, it remained a folk and medical custom across wide geographic region. In 1856, a traveling Englishwoman staying with an aristocrat in the Italian town of Macerata was informed by her local maid that babies were often soaked in a light, lean veal broth with all the skin and fat taken off. It softens and yet nourishes the skin, she was told. What? Yes. Crazy stuff. There's more stuff in here. Bath broths came to America too. An early settler in 1850s in Texas named Mary Ann Maverick recorded in her diary that when her newborn daughter didn't fatten up, an experienced German nurse recommended boiling beef bones for 4 hours before cooling them to 100 and settling the baby in the broth. The baby should then be removed and wrapped in a blanket without being dried and set to sleep. Maverick did so, and within days, the little girl was putting on weight. So, feel free to bathe yourself in meat juice whenever you like. 9 out of 10 doctors approve. Just read it to you. There's that. So this article has a lot more details. Actually has photographs in it. So feel free to go to themorningroutine.live and see the link to this article. Very, very crazy. So next one we got. Why do brands want to be the official sponsor of the NFL? Why? The official pizza of the NFL, Papa John's, has ended its relationship. After ditching the Papa John's, the league has now found a new partner in Pizza Hut, who clamored to take that position that Papa John's had. It's very interesting. Papa John's paid. Now, why do you want to be an NFL sponsor if this is what it costs? $1.4 billion for a 6-year deal is actually what Bud Light paid. $1.4 billion. Wow. The NFL sponsorship revenue totaled $1.3 billion this past season, in one season. So why do advertisers jump at the chance to serve ads to a dwindling audience in a declining medium? Interesting question. I don't know. 30-plus companies, Castor Oil, Bridgestone, Anheuser-Busch, USAA, Insurance, Ford, Pizza Hut, all think it's worth it. Research shows that a majority of NFL fans are middle-aged men. They're 20% more likely than average consumers to buy brands they see advertised. Man, they got to be making bank in order to be spending that much money on advertisements. So feel free to become an NFL sponsor or just buy something the NFL has the official tag on. So we, the Morning Routine, are not the NFL sponsorship, part of the NFL sponsorship. So maybe I should announce that. Would that be illegal to every day? Just put a logo on the Morning Routine that says, not an official NFL sponsor, right? Can you use the NFL logo in their name saying not? Interesting. We should try that. I wonder. So anyways, next article that I have, and the last one, just a little interesting fact, because I know that all of you guys have been wondering this. In fact, I was hanging out with some of my guys, and this came up. No, it did not come up in conversation. Absolutely not. Stretchy jeans, guys. Stretchy jeans, yes. U.S. imports of women's elastic knit pants exceeded those of blue jeans in 2017 for the first time. Blue jeans are no longer king of the lower extremity garment. Stretchy jeans have become #1 import item over jeans. Denim imports have been declining since the peak in 2010, while imports of stretchy pants continue to rise. Since their peak, women's blue jeans imports have declined by an average of 3.9% annually. Elastic knit stretchy pants grew 25.7% per year on average. Now is the time to break out them yoga pants and strut like no strut is going to be, or boy, I really botched that expression. I don't even know what I was trying to say, but I know you understood what I was trying to say, but I just didn't say it. So anyway, stretchy pants are king. So on we go, guys. Let's move on to what's trending. Top 10 most searched things yesterday on Google. #1, Sir William Henry Perkin. That's a long Google search. I don't know. Okay, #2, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods played golf yesterday. Yes, number 3, Mother's Day 2018. Number 4, O.J. Simpson. Number 5, iHeartRadio Awards 2018. Number 6, Mother's Day. When is Mother's Day? Why is everybody talking? Hang on, I gotta look at the calendar. I don't know when it is. It's not on my calendar. I don't even know when Mother's Day is. Anybody know when Mother's Day is? If you do, post it up there because I don't know when it is. I don't want to miss it. Get in trouble for that. Number 7, WWE Fastlane. Wait a minute. Didn't we already have Mother's Day? I don't know. I'm lost. Number 7 was WWE Fastlane. Number 8, Golden State Warriors basketball team. Number 9, NASCAR schedule 2018. And number 10, Jake Arrieta is going to be a Phillies baseball player. Yes, that is what was most searched yesterday. Let's go on to some trending news. Top of the list today, Tribhuvan International Airport, plane crashes at Kathmandu Airport. Then we have Mumbai, India, when farmers came knocking the whys and hows of the agitation in Maharashtra. Then we have Ken Dodd. Comedy legend Sir Ken Dodd has passed away at 90 years old. Then we have Donald Trump. Kim Jong-un wants a peace treaty from Trump, report says. Next, we have East River, New York. Mother's Day is in May. All right, Kim, I am so glad that you're here because you answer all the questions. You have the answers. You're awesome. Thank you. All right. East River, New York's pilot, sole survivor of NYC helicopter crash. Then we have Virginia Cavaliers men's basketball. Virginia, Villanova, Kansas, and Xavier, top seeds in NCAA men's basketball tournament. I choose Kansas to go all the way and win every single year. It doesn't matter what the record is. And every single year they have always let me down. It was very nice. Yes. So those brackets are fixed. It's not real, but whatever. On we go. Next, Shinzo Abe. Japan Prime Minister Abe apologizes over ministry land sale document alterations. Ooh, a little cheating going on. Next, we have the White House. White House promises federal aid to train armed teachers. Then we have Yountville, California. Shooter previously sought healing from Yountville, California Veterans Center. Last but not least, New England. Winter storm may become third nor'easter to target the Northeast. Yes, another winter storm is blowing in, will be more affecting in the Northeast than it will be where I sit. So that is what's trending on our news stories this morning. Let's move forward, guys, to a passage of wisdom and slow down for one moment. Today's passage of wisdom, if you recall, if you were with on the morning routine last week on Monday or Tuesday, I talked about how the service at church had just wow, impacted me and I saw things that I never saw. I was sharing this with some friends last night and I saw things that I had never seen before and saw God in a way that never even crossed my mind. It was a giant leap in my understanding of God's heart. It was very exciting and still is. Today's passage is from that story. It's the shortest passage, and then I'll tell you a little story about it. Today's passage is John 11, verse 35. 2 words. Jesus wept. That's it. Now, it sounds so simple. It sounds so basic. I've heard this story so many times in the short, I mean, I consider it short because I haven't, been in church forever listening. But in the short time that I've been open to listening to stories, this is amazing. What struck me as profound, guys, is when I think of God, I think of a God who has a master plan, is all-knowing, and he is. And everything works towards a plan, and he knows what's happening, he knows what's ahead, and he knows what we're going through. And I always picture him as like the captain in the ship when the ship is in turmoil. He's like, don't worry, this is okay, I got this. Like everything is calm. The idea that as you and I go through the toughest moments in our life, that when we're brought to tears and just broken, the idea that an all-knowing God who is in control of everything would weep alongside of us when we're broken is beyond amazing. That just, it stretched my brain from here to here, because I've always pictured the God who loves me so much as, don't worry, it's okay, we got this, this is terrible, I know. And when you see the grander picture, you know you're going to be like, wow, look at that. But the idea that in the moment of my weeping and my brokenness and my deep sorrow, that he weeps with me. Wow. That's love. That's love. Amazing, guys. Wanted to share that passage with you this morning. Don't know if you ever thought about it that way before, but it was very, very profound in my life. So let's pray, guys, and let's get this day started. Father, good morning. Father, thank you for this Monday. Thank you for yet another Monday. As we know, each and every Monday is not guaranteed. A start to a fresh week, a new week of doing things, loving people, affecting the world in a positive way, and just doing the regular day-to-day stuff that keeps our households moving forward. Father, thank you for the opportunity today to get up and go into the world and do the things that we had hoped for. Father, we have things on our calendar. We've planned out the week. We've planned out the month. We even maybe have a plan for the next 5 years. Or maybe there's just things that we'd want to do, but we haven't really planned them. We're like, oh man, I'd love to do that someday. Father, help us all know that today is someday. That person that we've always wanted to talk to, the person that we know who needs a shoulder to cry on, the person who needs a hug, but it would be awkward because we don't really even have a relationship with them. We see them at work all the time, but we don't really talk to them that much. But we know that they are broken or there's something going on in their life and they need love. Today is the day. Someday is now. It's Monday, today, the 12th of March. Father, be with us today as we go into our day. Give us the strength. Give us the courage. Give us the sight, the vision, to see what's going on around us in a new light, and how we, through your love and grace, can make an impact on the people around us that you have created and love so deeply and weep alongside of in their broken moments. Help us be the person that wraps our arm around them in your place so that they can feel your love through our arms. We love you, God. Thank you. Amen. You are meant. I love you guys. Have a great day.